What's up, champions? Theurx6 back with some more Legends of Runeterra. Now, I want to start off by saying I'm going to be playing Legends of Runeterra a decent amount in my spare time. Unless people really want more, I'm going to be uploading a Legend of Runeterra video every Friday. As of right now, Friday is when I upload like a Wildcard video from Arena. And that was essentially just anything I wanted. So I decided that Thursday recording time is when I'm going to devote to putting up Legends of Runeterra content. I am totally fine if you do not want to see Legends of Runeterra content and you just want to see my magic content. That's absolutely fine. I would hope that you don't go to the Legends of Runeterra content to dislike it, just to kind of make me think that everyone hates it or whatever. I'm going to be making Legend of Runeterra content every Friday. That said, it's a fun game. Magic's not going anywhere. I still have Magic 6 days of the week, every day, and I'm still going to be doing that mostly when I stream. I'll probably be doing some Legend of Runeterra content at the end of streams. Usually I'll have an hour, that's just whatever, and that'll usually be Runeterra time. But, you know, bear with me. I like card games in general, right? And I've literally never played League of Legends, but I really like the style of the game mechanics and things like that. So, hopefully, all of you are okay with the fact that I'm going to be playing lore. I'm going to call it lore because saying Legend, I could also just call it Runeterra, but saying Legends of Runeterra is too much for me. I did play in the early access events. Technically, that's why I had this on Thursday, not Friday. Friday is the actual release. But yeah, as you can see, I've not even opened the game. So this one is just going to be the introduction. I'm going through the introduction, you're going through the introduction. Hopefully we all have some fun. We're going to go through the how to play. Words are easy. This is going to be a longer video because I'm not just going to do the learn to play part. I'm going to go through a bunch of other systems and things like that. But for people who don't know how to play Legends of Runeterra, this essentially is a guide. This is your champion, Garen. Woo!
It falls to me to stop this blustering mouth.
I don't care what you're saying. I play Garen. This unit goes into this, like, I don't know what I would call it. Kind of like a dugout. Yeah, it's a dugout. These are your units in play. In Legend of Runeterra, right, instead of it being my turn, then your turn, then my turn, then your turn, we each take turns being the active player. And the active player essentially is the one with this little sword majigger down here. That's the person who is going to be doing combat on that round. But otherwise, we each take rounds simultaneously. So you'll be able to see that here. So right there, I passed to my opponent. My opponent then passed. They had no extra mana. They didn't have anything else to do. So now it's back to me. My opponent couldn't attack me because I'm the one with the sword. I'm the one with the priority, as it were. So I can go ahead and attack. Destroy the enemy nexus to win. This isn't the final numbers, by the way. I can drag Darren to attack. Woo, see now the sword is flaming. When it's illuminated, you initiate the attack. And then boom, we attack. Then your opponent decides how they block, just like Magic. They can choose not to block. They can choose which unit to block. However, there's no double blocking in Legend of Runeterra, at least not right now that I know of. They might add that as a mechanic later on, but baseline, it's not in the game. And now, what's really interesting about Legend of Runeterra, I should just be calling it Runeterra, is that your hero units, your champion units or whatever they're called, they have level up abilities. So they can, after you finish some, they pass, and then I pass, and the round passes once both players have passed at the same time. I was attacked last round, so now it's their turn to attack. But yeah, so cool. So once you complete whatever your champion's ability calls for, adorable. Once you complete that thing, your hero levels up. And we're gonna smork. Blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
She's adorable. What's really awesome here is, see, I can zoom in with the right click, but also you can get a full art, gives you the illustration information, and gives you some flavor text. It's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. Boom. And you can also see other Garen. So his level up is I struck once, and then he gets to this. But yeah, just wanted to show that. It's a very visually appealing game. Well, I'm not going to make any comparisons to any other games that I currently play on the channel, but it's very visually appealing. What's really cool is that the way they do rewards in this is very different from a lot of the other games I've played. They essentially want you to... Not a lot of people are going to like this, but they want you to more get the cards kind of randomly and build decks as you go, as opposed to necessarily buying a ton of packs to just, like with real money, to just open as many cards as you can and then dusting the cards you don't want. So they really want you to be exploring the decks and learning how to play with cards as you get them.
Poros? What are you...
This is a Poro. It's big. So this is just...
Even mighty Poro deserves...
This is just a normal, like, ally. Boop. And then Brawl, as you can see, he can level up. So he's a champion or whatever they call him. Yeah. So you see, my opponent has a flaming sword.
Carve a path.
They decide to attack like this. I have to not die.
Stand behind.
So Braum, so it's showing you here that you can choose where to place your blocker unit. I'm going to place my blocker here, mostly because it's telling me to. Darius has a thing called Overwhelm. And what's really nice is you click on him, right-click him, and you get to just look. Excess damage ideal to the enemy blocker is dealt to the enemy nexus. So let's say I blocked with Poro here. Poro would take 3, and 2 would trample over. Shut up. Boop. There's a lot of lovely stuff. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing interactable here. That's an interesting artifact.
This was a...
But usually this is where pets go. But the thing is, pets in this game, I don't know what game I would be comparing it to, but pets in this game, they look proper according to the board. They look like they belong there. The art matches. Once again, they have the flaming sword. So for what it's worth, this seems very similar to the tutorial that I had during the early access events. Boop, and boop. And so I'll show you here. Boop, this unit is already blocked. So I can't double up on units. That's the only thing. I assume at some point in the future they might have a double block mechanic where a creature with the... I'm just going to say an ally with the mechanic can block with any other ally. I assume they wouldn't make it so, like, both creatures have to have... Let's call it... Phalanx or something, I don't know. Spider Queen, she's my favorite. I said that way creepier than I wanted to. By the way, let me know if you think it's weird that I still have... how do I still have this. Let me know if it's weird. Nah, we're gonna do mana, actions, attacking. Cool. Blah blah blah. Because I can change that. If you think I should have, well, you know what? Actually, maybe it might actually be better if I'm over here, because that way eventually you'll be able to see my little friend. I have a spiderling. Wow. It costs 1 mana. I can play the spiderling. And once again, you can... Absolutely fantastic art in this game. I'll end the round when I want to end the round. Shut up. Now I have 2 mana. Ooh. I'm gonna play Elise. I will say,
Feels good to stretch my leg.
one thing I don't like that I hope that they change in the future, you can't move your cards around. I really don't like that I can't move my cards around. So I'm going to show here. This shows you what Elise transforms into when she levels up. And once again, you can click on that. Let's see. Yeah, attack. She summons a new spelling when she attacks. I believe that is this little symbol. This essentially is the triggered ability, similar to magic. And then this shows how close you are to leveling up. Both players pass without acting. The round ends. Kind of already talked about that. This is some ugly thing. That summons an ugly thing. Fun fact: Piltover and Zaun.
What? Why technology? Of course.
Yeah, I don't even know what you are, dude. You're weird. That's what you are. I'll play whatever spider I want. Piltover and Zaun is like my least favorite of the places so far. I will say they don't have a great. They're not hugely analogous to like the magic color pie. Yeah, it's not easy to kind of put those onto things because mechanical and flavor identity are interesting. For what it's worth, it said I have 1 mana to end. If you end a round with empty mana or with mana that's unused, it'll go into this. Oh shit, they upped it to 4? Huh. It was 3 before. They upped it to 4. That's interesting.
It's about time we wrap this up.
And she's going to evolve or level up because I had 3 spiders at the start of my turn. I'm on my own. Woo! That's fine. We're gonna play a spider. And then we're gonna smork. So, what's interesting is I could have smorked first. If I attacked first, then my opponent would have had to decide then if they were going to block. Oop. Look, I'm all in. I believe you can attack with 6. I think 6 of your creatures can be on the board. No, Elise, she died. That's fine. Because next turn I can play this. So it'll show you here. It didn't show you. Wow, that's rude. Blah, blah, blah.
I hypothesize their demise.
That's an interesting attack. No, stop it. We've seen 1,000 spiders vanquished. All right.
Added to the bugs list.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the Nexus. It's fine. I almost certainly win. Because here, I can technically play a spider and a host, but then my opponent can like do blocky shenanigans, where instead I can just go straight to attack and smork my opponent. And now my opponent has to essentially just block. And they die horribly.
That wasn't so bad now.
Victory is mine. I think I have 1 more required. Oh, Lux I love. She is waifu. She's at least in the preview. I don't know if she's changed. I played a control Demacia Shadow Isles. I think it was Demacia Shadow Isles. Speaking of the Shadow Isles, now we're gonna learn how to play spells.
For justice and all things bright.
So adorable. It's an action. Wow. It's divination. So it shows you the speed of spells here. And if you click on that, boom, burst spells resolve instantly. The enemy can't act before. This essentially is split-second spells. But I first want to show that she does a cool thing when she levels up. Goodness me. Look at that cool thing. Boop. A barrier essentially is, it's kind of like an indestructible shield. Essentially just prevents damage for that round. So if, for example, I pass this turn, my barrier would still wear off.
We'll see about that.
Right click on Z to inspect him. Boop. Wow. And smoke. She just needs to see me cast a couple of big spells. Oh no! How dare you? And you see, she didn't die because the barrier absorbed it. Okay, it is only 3. I'm dumb. That's fine, because we are going to use Prismatic Barrier. So as you see here, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any minions, but if I had minions, I wouldn't be able to do anything technically. So what's cool here is that this will show how the board is going to look at the end of what's happening. So you'll see 6 damage goes unblocked. Boom. I can see that if I do this, if I do what I'm doing now, I'm going to take that 6 going down to 4. But these 2 are all crackled. That's because they'll both be dead. But oh no, he swapped 2 allies.
Where'd he... Oh, there he is.
And now you'll see, he won't die. And the reason for that is this is like ephemeral. So ephemeral means it's going to die at the end of the turn anyway. Alright, so now it'll show me spell mana. Woo! Your unspent mana will go into here. So you'll have some mana that's just dedicated to casting spells. Use your spell mana to cast Final Spark. How much do you do again? This deals 6 damage. Final Spark.
Darkness.
So good. Absolutely love it. And then, whenever I attack, I make a Final Spark. Boop.
Brighten up their day.
So they don't have any creatures right now. And I have this cool Final Spark. Wait a minute. Create a Final Spark. I don't know if this is the, just the, demo, or the tutorial version of Lux, but I was pretty sure that Lux essentially gave Final Sparks that were ephemeral. But I could be wrong. I'm going to smork one of these. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to... So this is burst, so I can do it whenever. Okay, so yeah, I'll cast this first and give Lux a barrier.
I've got your back.
Alright, they're attacking me. Dumbass. Do I want to block with this? Yeah, might as well.
I'll stop you.
I mean, you will, but you'll also die. So there are no enemy units on the board right now, so I can't use this. But we are going to go ahead and draw a couple cards. Let's see. Yeah, I'll still have plenty of spell mana left over, because I can only cap out at 3. I can't have 4 spell mana. Bloop. Yeah. Okay, so now I can just attack, and they die. They might try and kill my Lux with a spell here. They didn't, but because this has burst, I would be able to protect her as long as it was a damage spell, not just a destroy a unit. Click, click, click. More rewards! Yay! Welcome to the Prologue Road. Congratulations on completing the core tutorials. You have access to the Prologue, blah, blah, blah. So what's cool we get a new deck. Cool. Stealth and Cunning. Piltover and Zon. And Ionian. So it's actually Ionian and whatever it is. Stop it. Go back to home, please. Alright. So they're daily quests. You can reroll. I don't have any rerolls right now, which is totally fine. Essentially, all I have to do, deal 25 to a Nexus to get experience. You might be saying, but what about your gold? What about your gold? Let's go to the rewards, I believe. This is kind of what you're looking at here, is the experience to get to these things. And this is Prologue right now. I got a bunch of this stuff just in the Prologue. Right, so you're going to be getting all of this stuff. Play games and complete quests and lectures. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to hop into the store real quick. There's a starter bundle. Cost some Riot coins. I believe this is money currency. Yeah, so I can pay for coins to get this starter bundle. Can I see what the starter bundle is? Yeah, okay. So you can see what you're going to get from these starter bundles. Yeah, it tells you right here. And, I mean, technically, yeah, I have to, like, look it up or something, but it's fine. Yeah, starter bundle gives you a bundle of things. Cool, whatever. I'm not going to get it just because I don't think I need it. I'm going to be playing this pretty casually. Of course, you have these wildcards. You can just buy wildcards from the shop. But you might notice they have a stock limit, right? I can only get 3 champion wildcards until the store restocks in 4 days. They want to make it, as I said earlier, they really want you to not prioritize purchasing a deck, but really explore the cards that you get as you get them. Obviously, if you want, you can still do that. But what's cool is that I'm actually going to go into the collection really quick just so I can show you this. Do I have any? I'm not sure. Edit deck. Cards. All right. Show unknowns. I'm going to attempt to craft something. I'm going to attempt to craft a common. Wild card, balance 0. Damn it. I apparently do not have any wild cards. However, oops, go away. Done. Blah, blah, blah. I forgot how to look at my wild cards. I'm a professional. I don't know. But what's really cool is that this purchase tab will also show you crafted cards. So if you craft a card within a certain period of time, if you decide this card's just not doing it for me, you can get rid of it. And it shows you here in this refunded. Unused items can be refunded within 7 days from purchase. There's a frequently asked question thing. So like if I craft a card and I don't actually use it, I don't use the deck it's in or whatever, then I just like, all right, I decided to play a different deck. You can refund it. It's really cool. Collection. I'm going to show you some adorable things. This is what we have right now. This is what's equipped. I really want Grump Jr. because he looks fucking adorable. Then, of course, there are boards. Can I see? Oh, you can even see what the boards look like. Awesome. Your board is your own board. Your opponent will have their own board. You have your own music and special effect. So you essentially always, and this is showing a couple of different boards against it, you get to have the board that you want. That's absolutely fantastic. So the Summoner's Rift, this is what everyone starts with. This is that normal, kind of blah, like, I'm kidding. You know how I said I wasn't going to spend money? I might actually spend some money. But not on cards, on customization, because that's what the point is. So let's see. This is Prologue stuff, so I would have to potentially do like tutorials and stuff, expeditions. So this is the draft environment. Should I do draft first? No, I'm not going to do draft yet. I'm going to go through making a deck, new deck, just so you guys can kind of see what that's about. So here we have a bunch of leaders, right? The way you can tell they're leaders is because this little gold thing here. And you can also just filter by champion. Boop, boop. All right. So I'll filter by the champions that I have right now. I have a single Lux, which is unfortunate, but I have 2 Elises. I like Elise. Let's check out Elise in there. You can have a maximum of 6 champions in a deck. 6 total champions. I think... I want to say that you can only have 2 of the same card in a deck. Yeah, it's out of 40. So you can only ever have max 2 of the same champion, I believe. So let's see. I'm going to be playing with Elise, which is the Shadow Isles. And Elise is going to be a relatively aggressive deck, right? So let's look at him. He says, I've struck twice. Deal damage to an enemy unit. Dealing damage to an enemy using this unit's power. Units with 0 power can't actually strike, so they don't deal actual damage. Regeneration means it can regenerate. So maybe I want to go with a Demacia, whatever the fuck I said, the Shadow Isles deck. And I can put Lux in there. Don't know if I'll actually be playing Lux, but I can put her in there. But essentially, we're going to be going for kind of a spidery deck to begin with. So let's see. She says spiderlings. I'm just going to type in spider. Boom. I get some things. Last breath, summon some spiders. Let's try it out. I just clicked weird. Deal 1 damage, drain 1 damage from a unit to summon a spiderling. This is a fast action, which means you can be played at any time. However, unlike burst spells, this can be reacted to with other fast or burst spells. I don't know if I'm going to want that. If 3 else have died this round, summon a Vile Maw. What is a Vile Maw? A 6/6... Jeez. I can't kill my own unit, so I might not do that. Let's do some of this. Sure. Okay, now add more copies. I want to try and have as many spiders as possible. Oh, these spiders are from other... Alright, well, goodbye Lux, goodbye Garen. I need the spiders from Noxus, apparently. Boop, boop. Just all the spiders. Just give unto me the spiders. So I'm at 18 out of 40 cards. Means that I need to add some more. He's the only Noxus hero I have. I hate Darius, but we're going to play him because I need some stuff. Let's see. This thing, deal 1 damage to anything. I don't care about it. I don't care for it. Kill an ally to draw 2. Now this is one of those things that I was saying I need for fresh offerings. So let's go ahead and do this. Draw spell. Essentially, it's God, what is the name of that damn card? Altar's Reap. If an ally died this round, deal 3 damage. Well, I plan on having stuff die. I have a bunch of 1/1s. Go away. Ooh, that's interesting. That's more interesting. Yeah. When stuff dies, stuff dies. Revive me at the start of each round. Grant me stuff for every time I've died. Let's see. So this is slow. So slow cards can only be cast when combat is not initiated. The enemy obviously can respond. Drain, I believe, puts it into your Nexus. Yeah. So let's have some Drain. Let's have... Nah, I don't want Decimate. Let's have some Withering Wail, shall we? Let's kill a unit. What the hell is a Decimate? That says Decimate, you stupid person. I'm not very smart. So I don't have a ton of cards, which is fine. I'm also realizing I might just be making the base deck that they've already given me. I'm at 39 out of 40 cards. What single card am I missing? Oh. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is just the deck that I'm pretty sure this is just this deck. Whatever, it's fine. We're gonna go into play. And I'm gonna verse a player. This is what I decided to use. Actually, I'll really quickly show you. Oops, it's in the home. And you can go up here and you can choose your little avatar thing. I chose Creepy Robot Man. I don't know why. I just did. And I have a little title. Cool. Weekly Vault unlocks on Tuesdays. it's more stuff with your level, blah, blah, blah. Let's play. Everyone, I'm sure, is sick of me blathering on. Oh, God. All right, I got a game fast. Zold? So, what's cool is it shows you all of the champions that your opponent has. Let's see. So I'm acting second. You're literally slow. You get to summon a spiderling, kill an ally to draw. Yeah, shut up. I'll replace that as well. We got an early Elise, that's very nice for me. Sure, got a glimpse beyond. This is my opponent's Poro, this is my Poro. Hello, Mr. Poro. If I go over here, I can mute them or unmute them.
New recruit reporting in.
You can click on their deck with a left click. Alright. You can click on their deck to see what their breakdown is. I got hit early game with a 2-2. This is Demacia Freljord. I assume it's just the base Demacia deck. I'm going to start with an Elise, because she's a decent body for what she does. Now let's see if my opponent adds anything else to the board that might make attacking with Elise not great. She also has Fearsome, which means she can only be blocked by big creatures. So does my opponent have a big creature? They don't. So I get to hit them, because this essentially has... It's like the opposite of the Kithkin Harrier ability, I think. But let's Smork in. My opponent cannot block. They can block the 1/1 spider, but they can't block Elise, which is what matters. It's because she's scary. I'm gonna go ahead and use... I don't know if YouTube's gonna let me use Elise as my thumbnail. Yeah, that's fine with me.
You dare.
Give an ally +3/+0 and overwhelm this round. Okay, so I have 4 mana. I can play... I can only use 3 of that on an ally, on a unit. But I can do, 2 and a spell, because I have this here. My opponent taking a little bit in the tank.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
I don't like Challenger. Challenger, they get to pull a unit to block with, and they're on attacks. Stun an enemy. That means they can't attack this round, right? Yeah. You leave me alone.
Such pretty poison.
And skills will also come up to here. Most skills are just fast, I believe. You can't attack me now. Wahaha! I'm surprised this isn't elusive.
Charge?
They have 1 spell mana. I don't know, any of the damn cards in this game. So I'm gonna block like this and like this, and hope that everything goes all right. Everything went fine.
So soon.
It'll pass automatically for you, by the way. I'm not clicking anything to pass. Hapless Aristocrat. So I can actually stun that guy. This can't block either, right? So I can stun that guy. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play the Arachnid Sentry and stun him again, just because I don't want to deal with this nonsense. He can't block this, but he can block this, and I want to deal damage. Let's see if my opponent plays a 4-drop. Or if they cast any Spiels. So for what it's worth, what are you going to do? An ally and an enemy strike each other. If you're just gonna kill Elise anyway, I would rather get value out of her myself. And then it resolves left to right. Combat also resolves left to right.
So young. Peer beyond.
When you cast a spell, grab the top card. Yeah, I don't care. Smork in. I'm on Spider Smork. Is it wrong? Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of cards in my hand, that's all I know. Next one I'll be on 5, so I can play Arachnid Host. Personal Overwhelm. Now that I'm confused by. I don't know why they wouldn't kill my 3-2. Because my 3-2 is healthier. I know there are cards that care about wounded creatures. I'm just surprised that they decided to do that. So on this turn, they get to attack. Well, that's just rude, sir. I do have a burst spell that I can use to make sure he dies, but honestly... See, I'm on 5. I'm probably going to be playing 1, 2, 3... Maybe 4, 5 on this. Yeah, I think I'm fine just letting this happen. It also sets up my Withering Wail a little bit better. So I'm gonna play this first because I don't care if it dies.
What's that noise?
My opponent now once again has the opportunity to play a unit or a spell. They have plenty mana to do so. Oh, Mr. Poro. So they're buffing the top units of their deck. That's kind of what their stupid loser deck is about. Play my Creepy House Spider. Because remember, I'm attacking next round. My opponent is blocking. Are you going to play another unit? Do it, coward. I dare you. I can't pet theirs. Pet mine, no. This is a log of what's happened. Well. 2 damage to all units. You're hitting your own units as well. I'm going to sack this. And then he's going to die and give me a spider back. So I'm not too upset about this outcome, to be honest. Because then it'll be my turn, and I can play Darius. I still have a spider. Time to play Darius.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
I technically could have just attacked for 1 here before I gave my opponent the ability to attempt to block. Oh, by the way, these are some emotes. I believe they've said they're going to be putting new emotes in the game. But these are great emotes. So, like, I'm thinking, oh my gosh. This is like the good game emote. Everyone uses that as good game. That's more time. See if he blocks. Darius, I kind of want him to take a block here. I kind of want him to be like, oh yeah, this is totally fine for a block. What the fuck is this card do? When I'm summoned, draw a unit with 5 power. Alright. That's fine. So I got the free 1 damage in there. Obviously this has one toughness right now, which is not great, but 1 health, I should say. Kill a damaged unit. You can cast this again this round. Cool. So I only have 7 mana. My opponent has 10. 3 of which is only for spells. They did draw a unit with this guy, I think.
I stand for king and country.
You stand for nothing, loser. 7 mana. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I got spooky, scary spiders. If he attacks, I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I'll go to 13. I do not care. I have no reason to block. I plan on murdering you with my spiders. What a fool. I wonder, does draining count as killing a unit? Who knows, regardless, I think it counts as damaging a unit. I would like you to die, sir. What are you turning to? A 10-5? Jeez. Another thing I forgot to mention is that certain spells grant a damaged ally. I would like to respond. So they played this and then responded immediately. They probably shouldn't have done that. Well, yeah, no, they shouldn't have done that. They wasted that spell. No, they won't.
Noxus will rise.
But yeah, so heroes all have a special spell. They all have a special spell that when you have that spell in your hand, or sorry, when you have a duplicate of that champion in your hand, it is that spell. I got more experience. I've unlocked some stuff. I have progress toward the weekly vault. I go to rewards. I unlocked a rare wildcard. I can now craft a rare. I also got some shards, which I can use for other things. Oh shit, I unlocked the core bundle as well. Alright, well, I did not realize that. I played one game. Oh, I got some cards. Cool. I believe after you finish the prologue, you get to choose different regions to do things. But next up is the epic bundle. I assume I get epics here. Can I look at it? I can't look at it. Well, that's just rude. All right. Well, I said this is gonna be a bit longer of a video. I'm gonna play another game. Look, I'm gonna play another game with Iona and I need to remember what these damn things are called. Oh, that's where you change the loadout. Cool. I am wondering, though, how do you change the art of the deck? Because right now it's this dude, and I don't like you. And who I do like is Spider-Woman, Elise. 3 seconds. Kalzud is playing a Jinx N something? I think that's what that is. What is your name? Who are you? I'm keeping Elise. Black Spear I think is a little bit too meh. I kind of think I want to keep Noxian Guillotine. Guillotine? I'm very sorry. But at the same time, like, fuck it. Zed. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I don't believe I can attack my opponent on the first turn. Wait, no, I can. I don't remember.
How exciting.
I can! And this can't block, because it's scary. No chump blocks for you. What the fuck do you do? When you draw a card, give me... Okay. Just this round. Interesting, alright. This might be some sort of combination deck.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
When you summon an ally, give me plus this round. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna summon Elise.
There's nothing to fear.
Hello. She's so cool. Am I an edgelord for that? Yes. Do I care? No. Coward didn't even attack. Doesn't she only need 3 spiders? At the beginning of our round. I'm going to minimize their ability to mess up my plans and just attack. So they can block my 1-1 with their 2-1, which I'm fine with. But they can't play another minion this turn. Unit?
Now I've lost my place.
They can't play another unit this turn. This art is also fantastic. I'm just looking at it. So good. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. They're probably just gonna double up on my spiders. So yeah, if I had another Elise in hand, it would be this spell. It would be Elise's Crawling Sensation. And it would do this thing. To make it so that your legends don't get as furkly. Because this comes with another spider. So part of me, I think I want to play Hapless Aristocrat first instead of this. So they get to do something, but they don't have anything to do because they played one big creature.
That egg, did it move?
Quite the dish, aren't you?
And now,
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
other spider allies have Challenger and Fearsome. I get to decide how combat goes on my turn. I gotta go old-fashioned sacrifice if I need it. Don't you dare try and kill my Elise. No! I'm so sorry, Elise. My opponent's a coward. That's another thing to note. Once your champion has leveled up, they stay leveled up. I'm going to play her next turn. And I think I'm just going to eat one of these. Shut up. I'm going to eat you. Technically, I realize I should have done that in combat. Yeah, that was an oops on my part. I should have done that in combat. They chose not to attack again? Fool. I mean, I do have 5 mana. Gotta do that one. Gotta make him schwol.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Okay, an attacking moving shadow. My shadows do not have struck the enemy nexus twice. Yeah, sure. Oop. You have first strike, don't you? Yeah, quick attack is while attacking first strike, but otherwise, you don't got shit, so I don't care. I'll trade for a Zed. I already got the value out of this. Smork!
Where are you going?
Would you like to take 12 and go to 2? I probably should have just attacked with my 1/1 as well. Yeah, I would have gotten a unit after out of it. I should have attacked with that as well. I wasn't greedy enough. Next turn, I'm gonna Arachnoid Sentry and stun the Zed. Seems decent. Unless they attack first. If they attack immediately, then obviously I can't do that. But if they play a unit, then I can, and they shouldn't, because I can, but they should. Although for what it's worth.
Happy to do whatever's
Nope. I'd rather you didn't. Technically, I could have waited and attacked next turn, or like snunned it and attacked next turn, but it's more fun this way. It's much more fun this way. Summon 2 exact copies.
The shadows.
Are they gonna be stunned though? It says exact copies. Yeah, they're stunned. That's what I thought. They cannot attack, and they're ephemeral, which means they're going to disappear. Awkward. And attack.
I must get out of here.
All right. I forgot I get to choose with my spiders. God, that guy's scared. My opponent should be scared. Kalzud, you have died. Obviously, they can cast a fast or quick spell to save them, but there are 2. I do not see them surviving. And even if they do, I haven't cast a thing. I can cast this. Give an ally. Sure. He lives this turn. That is fine. You are dead. Satisfying. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's an expressive game. I got extra experience from my quest. Oop. I unlocked some cool stuff. Got even closer to this stuff. It's fantastic. I'm gonna go get my rewards real quick. Got an epic bundle. What I get? Cool. Cool. So in Freljord, I'm gonna try and make a Frostbite deck. So I can't show you here, but I believe when you freeze or Frostbite or whatever a unit, it has 0 power for the turn or for the round. They do cool stuff like this with it, so that's cool. Elusive is like it's not like flying. It's more like it's more similar to Shadow. No, I guess it's more similar to flying. Yeah. Progress Day. Draw 3, then reduce their cost by 1. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. The Ruination. Kill all units. That's going in my control Demacia Ionia deck. Or is it Shadow Isles? I don't remember. I think that was Shadow Isles. Yeah, I think Ionia or whatever is the swirly thing. Right? Man, I don't know. More self-kill. Kill you with 3. Cool. Little murder analog. Alright, fine. What I will also say, and I don't know how true this is with the newer client, because I haven't played. I literally got home at 1600, and I went to class today at 800. So awful. But I haven't tried it on my laptop. But I can play Jesus. I can play Runeterra on my shitty ass old laptop. There's some other games that I enjoy playing that I can't play on my laptop, if that matters for anything. So, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, once again, I do really hope that even if you decide not to watch, well, I guess if you're watching this, then you probably have decided to watch Runeterra. Whatever. I hope you enjoy this content. It's not going anywhere, frankly. I like playing card games. I play a variety of card games in my free time. This just so happens to be one that is cool and new, and I really do enjoy it. I think it has some very interesting differences to a lot of the other card games that are similar. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna play this. For right now, for at the very least this entire semester, I'm probably going to stick to Legends of Runeterra once a day or once a week, just because it's still a lot of new cards to get into at a single time. So I have more free time to devote to Magic, just because Magic doesn't actually take as much cognitive load for me to make decks from, because I know most of the cards that matter, especially since it's like mostly just standard and historic. So I do hope that you accept the Runeterra content, and if you don't, that hopefully you don't dislike it. The best way to let me know how you feel about Runeterra is not with the like-dislike bar, it's with a comment. That said, some people are going to dislike it regardless. I hope that's not many of you, because I really do enjoy playing this game, and it's not going anywhere, frankly. Anyway, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zen, for the continued support. If you'd like to join me in supporting the show, you can find links to that down in the description. I do hope you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that shenanigans, because it really, really does help the channel out, especially considering I am doing something new, and I am slightly worried about how my community will react. I'm hoping that the majority of you will all be cool, even if you don't love the new content. I hope that you respect the new content. Yes. I don't know if I should end these the exact same as I end my arena content, but whatever. Until next time, all will be one.